Hey, what's up everybody? This is Kyle Riker back at another video review, and today we'll be taking a look at one of my most anticipated women figures over the last couple of years, the WWE Elite Series 95 Shotzi. Holy smokes, finally, I am so hyped for this figure. Like, I'm a big Shotzi fan, so I've been really waiting for this figure to be made, and I'm so glad I was able to find her at retail. I went to a Target outside of town and she was hidden behind a couple shelf warmers. But I got her. Here she is. Cannot wait to open her up. But anyways, starting off with the packaging, we got the WWE logo up here. Of course, picture of Shotzi. First time in the line. Always love seeing that. Shotzi. I wish it said Shotzi Blackheart, but oh well. Picture of Shotzi. Of course, Elite Collection, Series 95. Usual shebang. Shotzi. Certified Authentic. True FX up there. On the back is a picture of Shotzi. Has her stats and her bio. You can pause it right there if you want to read. And the other figures in the series, we got Big E, John Cena, Jimmy Uso, Eddie Guerrero, Bobby Lashley, and of course, Shotzi. Now, when I found her, the only other figure I found was Big E. I'll probably pick him up soon. John Cena, definitely, I love that outfit. Jimmy Uso, I might pass on him now that we've seen new Uso Elites coming out soon, as well as the Ultimate Edition, so I may pass on Jimmy Uso. But if I see him at retail, maybe I'll pick him up. Eddie Guerrero, absolutely, I definitely want to get him and the Chase variant of it, because I love both outfits. And Lashley, I'll probably only get Lashley so I could have an updated Lashley, because the only Elites of Lashley I have is his first two Elites, which was Elite 69 and the Flashback, the Royal Rumble Heritage. Yeah, so stay tuned for reviews of those. Anyways, that's it for the packaging, so let's open up Shotzi and see what we have. We'll be right back. Alright, so here's Shotzi out of her packaging, and freaking sick figure. I mean, damn, Mattel. Man, this figure is awesome. Like, they knocked it out of the park with this one. Anyways, take a look. First up, her accessories, not much. You get 2 pairs of hands, you get the standard gripping hands, and the rock-on hand sign hands. Now be careful, mine came a little warped in the packaging, so be careful with that. And of course, she comes with her helmet, which very nice detail on it. It's got the horns, got the little band around it. It has a little bit of dirt on it. A couple symbols there. It says the TCB, taking care of business. Very nice. It is a very soft rubber. Hopefully we get some variations of this, because I know sometimes she'll wear like different colors on her helmet, so maybe we'll get different variations of this with future figures. That's it for accessories. Now into Shotzi herself. Excellent job on the head sculpt. I think this looks a lot like Shotzi. It's got the tongue sticking out, which usually I'm not a big fan of that, but it fits her character. Of course, got the awesome green hair. Now, speaking of the face, there is one little inaccuracy. If you see on the back of the packaging, she has a like little face paint up here, and that is not here on this figure. So that kind of sucks. Anyways, moving down to her tattoos, and these are awesome. And I definitely do like how they were able to put the tattoos on there, but also put the fishnet top over top of it. That's a very nice touch. And speaking of her top, excellent detail with the red and green lightning bolts. The studs, very nice detail on it. And of course has her black gloves with black nail polish, which it is missing the red detail if you see on the back of the packaging there. It's missing that. And also she's got her spider tattoo on her stomach, which is not present on the package. And one thing that actually surprised me about this figure was the tattoos on her arms. And that is, some of these are very copyright material. And I know Mattel, they're usually very afraid of even trying to either modify it or just straight up do it with copyright tattoos. Like I know they did that with CM Punk with the Pepsi tattoo and the G.I. Joe Cobra tattoo on the shoulder, as well as some of the Rock Band tattoos on Chris Jericho. They just skipped it. Whereas on Shotzi here, they actually put them on here, which, as you can see down here, we got a balloon here with Pennywise from Stephen King's It on there. Got some bats and everything. And then over here, we got the ray gun from Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Focus for me. There we go. And the sandworm from Beetlejuice on there. So that's surprising how they even touched that. Like, I seriously thought they wouldn't because of copyright. And I'm sure there's some other copyrighted tattoos on her that I'm not mentioning. But those are just the ones that stand out to me. And it's even got the detail on the back there, too. Go with the fishnet. And then moving down to her bottoms, has the molded on belt. It's molded, it's not painted. Good thing. Of course, the lightning bolt. It does have it on the back, though. Some people have had quality control issues where this lightning bolt is like really scratched up. So definitely be aware about that. Of course, got her fishnets on her legs, which are covering up the tattoos on her legs, so you can't really see what that is. Got black knee pads, which does limit the posability in her knees. And then the boots. Kind of funky looking boots, yeah, especially with the top section up here and then goes down to the boot. I don't know, it's weird. But that's fine. Still really nice figure. It would have been nice if she had the face paint and the red detail on her gloves. I mean, I'm fine without the face paint because I actually prefer her without it. But it would have been nice if they had the red detail on her gloves. But that's fine. She's a decent size women figure, but she's still pretty small. Let me do a few comparisons here. Just to get an idea. All right, first up here, she is with Raquel Gonzalez, aka Raquel Rodriguez. Just get an idea. And get this one off. There we go. Asuka. Yeah, so she's very close in size to Asuka, tiny bit taller. And finally, probably one of the smallest women figures you can get, Candice LeRae. So she is taller than Candice. So just get an idea. Let me get Asuka back in here. As you see, she's pretty, almost about the same size as Asuka and a slight taller than Candice. So just get an idea how big she is, well, how tall she is. Articulation, pretty standard for the modern elite women figures nowadays, with the one exception. Head can rotate side to side, but her hair hinders it. It can't go up and down either, and it's also limited by her necklace here, which I don't know, it's very hidden under the head. I don't know, maybe it got caught in the ball joint. I'll have to fix that. Anyways, arms 360. Now be careful with this. The women figures, the shoulders are always very tight, so you kind of have to put your finger on the shoulder as well as the bicep so you don't rip the bicep off. Anyways, but they can go in and out. Rotate the bicep. Double jointed elbow. Mine's a little stiff. Rotate the wrist and then hinge at the wrist. Has the upper torso joint, which can go all over the place. Waist. Legs forward and back. In and out. Rotate the thigh. Double jointed knee, but as I mentioned, the knee pad hinders it. Swivel at the boot, has the hinge at the ankle, has the slight ankle pivot, and one of the rare occasions we get toe articulation. We've only seen that with a couple other Elite figures, like such as Bianca Belair from Elite 81, I think. Yeah, it was her first Elite, and most recently with Charlotte Flair in Elite 92. So it's cool to see some of the Ultimate Edition posability sneaking its way into the Elite line. And as long as they don't put the butterfly joint in the shoulder, where the shoulder can go like this forward and back, then if they do that, it kind of eliminates the purpose of the Ultimates, because the Ultimates are supposed to be the most posable. So it'd be kind of unnecessary to even do Ultimates anymore if they put that joint in there. But that's fine. Anyways, freaking amazing figure. So aside from a few missing details I would have liked to have seen, definitely one of the best women figures we've gotten from Mattel, period. So, quick final thoughts. Overall, freaking amazing figure. Like, Mattel, they knocked it out of the park with this one. For a first attempt at Shotzi, this is her first figure. They pretty much went all out. You know, with the gear, with her detail, with the detail on her tattoos, to the helmet, to the pretty spot-on face sculpt. But they pretty much knocked it out of the park. Excellent figure. Yeah, it would have been nice if it had the detail on the gloves, seen the picture, and the face paint. But that's okay. Still a great figure. Hopefully at some point we get some more Shotzi figures, which I like to have. Like there's like different outfits I'd love to see. And also, please Mattel, give us a freaking tank with this figure. I mean, you can include it in the Reckon figures line. Like you can kind of do like a combination. You can make it for DX and Shotzi, but just give us a freaking tank. I don't know, maybe a ringside exclusive accessory at some point, maybe? I don't know. But we need a tank for Shotzi. Especially now that Triple H has taken over creative and he's allowed Shotzi to bring the tank back. Seems more likely. Hopefully at some point we do get the tank. So that'd be a great accessory. Anyways, the figure on its own, like I said, great figure. Can't recommend this figure enough. If you can find it in the store, just like I did, or if you can get her online for a good price. She is sold out on Ringside, and the price on Amazon fluctuates a little bit. Sometimes she's $30, sometimes she's $35 or $40. So the price does fluctuate a lot. And I've seen the prices on eBay fluctuate a little bit too. But anyways, if you can get her for a good deal online or get her in the store, definitely pick her up. This is one of the must-have figures for your women's division, whether you like Shotzi or not. Just highly recommend it. Definitely pick her up if you can. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for future reviews of WWE action figures, AEW action figures, Toy Hunt, stop motions, and more. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. And check out some of my other videos. You might miss something pretty freaking cool. Anyways, make sure you subscribe and click on the notification bell so you don't miss a single reviews. And stay tuned for more reviews. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, remember, you can't touch my dream, and you can't touch my soul. I'm out. Take care, guys. Bye.